here. Also, look at this. I'm just kidding. That's not real tattoos. I wish it was real. Anyways, you all might be wondering, what exactly am I doing live on YouTube? Well, I get a lot of questions all the time about me, and I thought, what better way to do them than to answer them on YouTube? So I have a list in my hand right now of questions I've written down. So here we go. So the first question I get is what is Xander Brewer's favorite movie of all time? I think my favorite movie of all time, it has to be Jaws. I think it has to be Jaws, because Jaws really is one of those movies that I go back and watch all the time. It's one of the best movies of all time. So I would say that's my favorite movie of all time. So I mean, along with Star Wars 2, and there's also a lot of other movies afterwards. But I would still say Jaws. So yeah. What is Amber's favorite food? I don't really have a favorite when it comes to food, but my top 3 favorites that I usually go for a lot is pizza, definitely, cheeseburgers, mashed potatoes, and meatloaf, or just Thanksgiving food or something like that. Or hell, this is one food that's actually my most favorite. It's something called potato soup. I don't know if y'all know what that means. It's like it's a soup full of potatoes. There's also bacon and sour cream in there, and there's also other things. It is a healthy dish. Just to let y'all know, even though there's bacon in there, it is still a healthy dish. Yeah. It is what it is. So, yeah, that's great. Oh, birdie. I don't know if you see it. Look at that birdie fly. Birdie. Alright, anyways. Next question. Does Amber have any tattoos, except for the fake ones? Real tattoos, I don't have any. I've been thinking about getting, I might get one soon actually. I have gotten paid, so I might start off with one tattoo. I would probably have to get approval from God. See if he approves of that. And maybe I might talk to my girlfriend about that. Maybe. I might have to talk to her about that. So, yeah. Alright, next question. Is Xander Brewer on social media? Well, right now I do Twitter and YouTube. So, yeah, I'm on Twitter now. So, if you ever want to see my posts, right now I'm starting. Everywhere else, I don't really do anything else. I'm not even on Facebook anymore. The only thing I ever use Facebook for is for Messenger. But if you're talking to someone, if you're seeing posts online with my name on there, then yeah, that's not me. Feel free to go give him shit. Is Xander Brewer a wrestling fan? Yes, I am. This is something that amazes people about me. I love wrestling. I love all types of wrestling. I love dirty wrestling. I love blood wrestling. Blood wrestling. What I'm saying is I like brutal wrestling, not blood wrestling. Brutal wrestling. And I also like PG wrestling from WWE. Like I like all types of wrestling. You know, I even like New Japan Pro Wrestling. That place is really good. AEW is falling a bit short because they're making dumb decisions, especially. Well, actually, WWE is actually making a little better decisions, but if they make one bad decision, then yeah, no. So right now I'm sticking to WWE. Oh, and the next question is actually a wrestling question again. Would you rather watch AEW or WWE? See, if y'all didn't know this a little bit ago, if y'all weren't paying attention, I would rather watch freaking WWE now than AEW. If you're talking about last year, or not last year, sorry, 2021, and halfway into 2022, then yeah, I would have said, hell yeah, AEW all the way, because they're doing great things. But ever since the whole CM Punk thing going on, and them just doing bad decisions, making MJF champion again and all that, I am not a fan, bro. I am not a fan. I hear there's a Jungle Boy and MJF wrestle coming up. I don't know when that is. I don't know if it just happened. I haven't seen it yet, if it just happened. But whenever it does happen, I will watch the match. And if it did happen, I will watch the match later. So, yeah. But I swear, if MGF still wins the title, I'm gonna be so upset. But yeah, I would rather watch WWE than AEW now. So, yeah, that's just my opinion. Next question. There's a lot of questions left here. Hang on. Does Xander Brewer like TikTok? No, I don't like TikTok. I mainly don't like TikTok just because I feel like it's I think it's just weird. Like I don't get the meaning of TikTok. You know, I feel like I just feel like there's no need for that app and all that. I would rather just stick to basic things except for going to internet stuff. So yeah. Did Xander Brewer ever watch a VHS tape? Yes, I have. I've watched a lot of VHS tapes back in the day when I was 10 years old. Hell, when I was younger. I used to watch Jaws, Terminator, freaking maybe Scream if I did. I watched Star Wars. I watched Tremors. I watched all of these classic movies on VHS. And I don't even have a VHS anymore. I'm very mad about that. And I want to get a VHS again. Maybe if I get paid again, I will get a VHS. But right now I'm saving. Well, I'm trying to get my paycheck so I could at least try to get a Wii system. Because I really want that system again. Like, the Wii was my childhood, man. And speaking of the Wii, let me just answer this question. Does Xander Brewer love Nintendo games? Yes, I do. I haven't played the Wii U. I don't really play a lot of Nintendo games anymore just because I don't really have anything for Nintendo. But if I get a Wii system, I think that would count. I used to play a lot of Wii Sports, Super Mario Brothers Old School. I used to play Donkey Kong, Pac-Man. I even had a Mii character thing, like the Mii channel on my Wii system. I remember my Charlie, and my cousin Colton would all play Wii Sports bowling a lot, and a lot of other Wii Sports stuff. We would just play bowling. I would mostly win. Colton would win sometimes, and then Charlie, I think Charlie's only won a couple of times because mainly I remember her losing a lot, and she got upset about that. But she was still also having fun because she was like, "I love this game. I love the game too. It's very good, and I want to get that system again so I can play that game again because I'm like, I don't want to miss out on this game. I missed the game." All right, I've been talking too much. What is Xander Brewer's favorite video game of all time? Oh, this is easy. Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 4, man. The GOAT of video games. It changed the gaming industry. It made Resident Evil so much better. And it's one of the most iconic games ever made, dude. Like, come on. There's no beating Resident Evil 4. I know it's an older game, and a lot of people like to criticize it because it's old, and it's quote-unquote too hard. Skill issue, get better, first of all. Second of all, it is a bit old school. It did come out in 2005, I believe? 2005, 2004. I think 2004. I think it came out in 2004. Maybe 2005. I don't know. I have to check again. But it came out in that time over 18 or 19 years ago. And it is a bit of an old game. But hey, it's a classic old game that I still go and play. Like, great game. And even with its remake that just came out, oh my gosh, fantastic. The remake is just fantastic. I think I prefer the original just because the original is much more iconic. And I just love playing the original game. But the remake is just so good, dude. The remake is so good. Best Resident Evil remake ever made. Without question. So I would still say Resident Evil 4, the original, is my favorite video game of all time. And what's my favorite Star Wars video game? That's my next question. That's the next question. My favorite Star Wars video game, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order or Star Wars Battlefront 2. I say that Battlefront 2 just because I love the multiplayer in that game. And also I just love playing with my friends in that game. I really do. I love playing with my friends and just 1v1ing, and we all just having fun, making fun of each other, jokingly. And then, you know, if we always make fun of just like, "Hey, Xander, what the fuck?" You know, like, oh my gosh. And then we all just are having fun, and we're just getting attacked by some random player, or a lot of people just trying to attack us, and we all go like, "Ah, run!" Oh, I love playing that. It's a lot of fun if you're playing with friends. I think if I was playing by myself, I would be bored of it. But I play it a lot of the time with my friends, and it just makes the game a lot of fun. So I would say Battlefront 2, but I mostly say Jedi Fallen Order. So yeah. And also I'm gonna pause the questions because I'm going to have to cross the road. I gotta pay attention. First, let me cross. Thank goodness, because that other asshole didn't let me cross. I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't say that stuff about people, but that was kind of an asshole move. But whatever. Anyways, I already crossed the road. Back to my questions. Back to the questions. Where is Xander Brewer from? I was born in a city called Kettering, Ohio. It's a city that is very special to me because it is my hometown and all that. But I was raised in the city of Dayton. I have never left Ohio except for one time. I think I went to go to Kentucky, which that state. I think I only went there when I was a baby, and I went there to go to the aquarium and see sharks there and all that. And I was just like, it's pretty cool. Which animal would Xander rather be, a dog or a cat? If y'all are cat people, listen, I love cats, but I gotta go with dogs, bro. Dogs, man, they are just so cute. A lot of people don't like dogs. A lot of people prefer cats just because cats are so small, they're so cuddly, they're like stuffed animals and all that. Listen, dogs are just friends. If you have a dog, if you buy a dog and you own a dog as a pet, they're gonna stick by your side forever. They're gonna try to protect you no matter what, and they will give you cuddles, and they are very fun to play with. Like, you go fetching with them, you just pet them a lot, and you could cuddle with them, and you can even get them kisses. Dogs don't give you kisses, cats don't give you nothing. Cats just scratch me. I love cats, but they scratch me. They don't like me. Most cats don't like me, except for Hawk's cats. Hawk's cats really like me a lot. But my own cat, he doesn't like me for crap. And I bet you if I met my girlfriend's cats, they are gonna attack me. Because, ah! But, listen, I love cats, but dogs, man. I gotta go with dogs. I don't care what people say. Dogs, man. Also, I smell cheeseburgers. I am hungry. Oh, man, cheeseburgers, yes! But my family and I, we're having ham, mashed potatoes, macaroni and cheese, and all that stuff for Easter. And yes, we're celebrating Easter today just because my mom had work on Sunday. So that's why we're celebrating Easter on a Tuesday. And another question is, where does Xander Brewer work at? I work at a place called Get Air. It is listen, I like my job, but I also don't like it. I like it just because it's my first ever job and I get paid a lot, and I also get to have the relationship with the kids and something like, yeah, just the kid. I get to have chats with the kids, and I made a lot of friends there, so that's cool. But here's another thing, I don't like it just because it's not an easy job. When I first went there, I was like, oh, this is going to be easy. All I have to do is watch the kids and all that. And as soon as I was like, okay, this is going to be harder than I thought it was going to be. I will say the cleaning was not hard because I did a lot of cleaning in Wayne High School. So that wasn't difficult because I was like, okay, that's my thing. I know what I'm doing. But watching the kids and all that and keeping them safe and all that, like, there's so many kids, guys. Like, that's just a hard job to have. So that's why I say, like, yeah, that's why I say I like my job, but I also don't like my job. All right, next question. Is Xander Brewer a football fan? No, I'm not a football fan. Is Xander Brewer a basketball fan? Kind of. I do like basketball, but I'm not the biggest fan of it. Is Xander Brewer so addicted to movies? Yes, I am. That's why I recite movies all the time. Okay, we'll get to one more question, and then I'll have to make a part 2. Because I really need to pay attention to the roads. And I'm scared if I don't pay attention to the roads, I'm going to get run over and probably die. And I do not want that. Alright, so last question is, what is Xander Brewer's favorite holiday? counting my birthday, okay? Well, definitely my birthday has to be up there, even though I'm not the biggest fan of my birthday, just because I don't really care for my birthday. Because I'm just like, well, it's a birthday, and I'm just going to turn another 20, and I'm going to keep growing up again. And I just don't want to be away from my childhood. Like, but it is a good thing, but at the same time, it's, yeah. Also, I'm sweating. But if we're talking about holidays in general, I would say Christmas. I think Christmas is very special to me. And not like I get presents, I get to be with my family and all that. There's some good food there too, and most of my other family members come on Christmas Day too. But another important thing to know is that Christmas, Christmas is it's also like a Christian type day too, because if you think about it, Jesus Christ was born on Christmas Day. He was born on December 25th. That is literally his freaking birthday. And that's the day we Christians literally celebrate his birthday in honor of him for what he did for us and all that. So that is why that day is very special to me too. So yeah, I'll be back with part 2. Make sure you don't forget to like this video, comment, subscribe. I'll be back in the next video. Oh man, and many of y'all, if some of y'all are in the next live stream, then let me know and we can I can still answer questions for you guys. I'm gonna cross the street because there's people construction on this side of the road. On this side of the sidewalk, I mean. Alright, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye guys.